In the lands between, there's no shortage of ways to get you to that iconic. Whether it's some misunderstood boss, zombies, or those nerds in Raya Lucaria, someone has it out for you. In this Elden Ring video, I'll break down my top 5 most annoying enemies. At number 5, we have Imps. I have a special hatred for these little bastards because honestly they've been messing me up since my first playthrough. Their bleed buildup is insane, and their heavy attacks have a surprising amount of stagger potential. Then, to compensate for their insecurities and size, they jump the shit out of you. And it's not one of those like quick and over jumpings you see where they kick the guy on the ground a few times and then they all laugh and walk away. It's like that scene from season 2 of The Boys when the girls are just beating the shit out of Stormfront. They're tactical with it too. They just have annoying fighting patterns. Like when one is running towards you swinging multiple times, another one will sit back and throw kukri. Luckily they do go down quick, but you gotta catch them first. At number 4, we have the Aldi's version of Sonic. The normal Albinarics aren't bad by any means, but their red counterpart?
Forget about it.
I mean, their blood buildup rivals the most dependable Kotex, and they even shoot projectiles. I'm not talking spitballs in 6th grade Mrs. Kornheim's class. I'm talking projectile like the vomit from The Exorcist. The most annoying thing about these pimples with eyes is the fact that they travel in packs.
Only a fool would meet the Dothraki in an open field.
So, when one is finally done stun locking you and draining your health, another comes rolling up. The first few times you encounter these things, there's a very high chance of you dying, but an inevitable chance of you becoming aggravated. At number 3, we have the Revenant. Now, a big reason that these actually annoy me is because they actually terrify me. So my biggest fear is spiders, and all these arms and legs, they creep me out. Add that to the screams that they make and the sounds with that warped and twisted face. It's just a lot. Now put that all together, they also attack relentlessly. They have like 8 or 9 arms and legs, and I swear they're just playing slapbox with you the whole entire time. So I did find out recently though that healing incantations, like the, what is it, blessings heal or something, I can't remember what the names are, but the healing incantations actually do like 50% damage to these revenants. That's really cool and a nice feature, but I doubt that you'll ever get that off because they give you absolutely no time. Number 2, I have a feeling that a lot of people knew that this enemy was going to be on the list, and it's the Rune Bear. So the Rune Bear is annoying because attacks do massive damage and bleed buildup, but they also attack you relentlessly. I mean, they don't let up, and it doesn't matter if you roll backwards, if you roll forwards, they just flatten you, and then if you do get enough distance, they can just lunge and either grab you or just run straight into you. To be honest, I was kind of embarrassed that I even had to put gameplay up of me fighting against the Rune Bear, because it's like no matter what build I use or what level I am, I mean, he tears my ass up. And it's like, they mean business. Like, once a Rune Bear sees you, there is no like, oh, is he gonna attack me? I mean, in the whole entire fight, he's in your mouth like a dentist. The only reason I don't feel bad about getting my ass worked by a Rune Bear like this is because there's actually this theory video, and I can't remember what YouTuber made it, but when I figure it out, I'll put it in the description so you guys can check it out. But he basically dove into why Rune Bears are slowly becoming into drakes, or like worms. Like, they're slowly turning into dragons, which is why their hands are so big and their chest is so big. And it was a really cool video, so it doesn't make me feel as bad about getting my ass beat over and over again. And before we get to number 1, I just want to go ahead and take a second to thank you guys for watching this far into the video. If you could please just like, comment, or even subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated, as I did just start out here a few weeks ago. So let's go ahead and get to number 1. And finally, at the number 1 spot, we have the infamous lobster. in particular, the ice lobster. I mean, look at this man's range. He's like the lobster equivalent of American Sniper. And he doesn't miss either.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss,
You
man.
put that with the fact that they really do just pop up out of nowhere and take very little damage on multiple different weapon types. I don't think I can remember a single time where I wasted 45 seconds to 2 minutes killing one of these things, besides for this video. I mean, every time I see one, I just avoid it. I have no type of desire to attempt to fight this thing. And sometimes I won't even see it. It'll just spot me and shoot me right off a torrent. Just takes me straight out. They have no business being as difficult as they are or as powerful as they are. And that is why the lobster is the #1 most annoying enemy in Elden Ring.